Is Lindsay Lohan returning to her home away from home? I'm Highland Hollywood for the Daily Buzz on CELEBUZZ.com. Lindsay is set to head back to court in Los Angeles in just a few weeks to finally settle the case of lying to police officers after crashing her Porsche into a garbage truck last summer. New facts of the case are being revealed today, and it might not be good news for Lindsay. Joining me from the CELEBUZZ newsroom is our news director, Andrea Simpson. Andrea, what's happening?
Well, it looks like Lindsay could be headed back to rehab again. The Santa Monica City Attorney has decided and is prepared to offer Lindsay a plea deal in the case, but it would mean that she would have to go back to rehab for 60 days.
And what's this about alcohol on her breath or something that we're hearing at the time?
It was reported that there was alcohol found in her car at the time and that her breath smelled like alcohol, but that a breathalyzer wasn't given at the time by police.
Ah, interesting. Okay, of course, everybody loves to tweet about this stuff. Alyssa wrote a funny tweet from a police officer. Ms. Lohan, it appears you are over the legal drinking limit. Lindsay replies, the limit does not exist. I want to bring in former Criminal Prosecutor Loni Cooms. Loni, how do these new facts affect her chance of going back to jail?
Well, she wasn't charged with the DUI. So it's interesting that the alcohol's there. We all kind of probably know what happened there, but all she's charged with is the false information, lying to the police officer about her being the driver, which essentially saved her, it sounds like, from getting another DUI charge. But here's the situation. While the city prosecutor in Santa Monica for this case is willing to send her back to rehab and keep her out of jail, she has another case pending still. Remember that theft of a necklace case that she was placed on probation for? She still is facing the LA city attorney on that case, and most likely they're going to want jail time at this point.
Doesn't seem like she can get away from any of this stuff. Bryn also tweeted, if you can't handle me at my Lindsay Lohan, you definitely don't deserve me at my Beyonce. Loni, not only does Lindsay have a new lawyer, but the judge handling the case is retiring. So what does this mean that everyone is kind of new, not just on her team, but also with the court as well?
Well, you know, she's going to get a break there because everybody who's been handling her cases for all these years know the routine. We've all seen it over and over again. Most likely the new team will know about it too, but maybe she'll have a judge who's looking at it with fresh eyes and says, okay, you know what? We're starting fresh here. Her new attorney is coming up with things like saying that she'll do, you know, public service announcements and go in and give inspirational speeches at hospitals. I don't know if those are going to fly, but he's also saying that she's willing now to do intensive psychotherapy and submit to regular screening. That's the kind of thing that a judge may pay attention to.
Well, you know, I don't think it would hurt her. Andrea, back to the newsroom. I know she has been staying low. She hasn't been hanging out in LA lately.
No, she hasn't. We've seen a lot of her in New York. She has been in LA, but she's sort of trying to keep a lower profile, it seems now. But trouble seems to follow her everywhere. You know, we just covered last week that there was some sort of damage with a dress that was done when she borrowed a dress to go to a gala. So it seems trouble is following her wherever she goes still.
Andrea Simpson, Loni Cooms, thank you both for joining us for the latest on Lindsay's legal troubles and all the biggest stories breaking right now. Just stay clicked on CELEBUZZ.com and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.